Hi y'all, this is Tuesday, I believe. It's late. It's like almost 11 o'clock here. Everybody else is sleeping or gone. I almost felt like reciting the night before Christmas, but saying it was the week before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, and poor old Beth was here so bored. But then I couldn't remember. I used to quote that. Not the original version. I made up a version of my own, and I can't remember what it was. And yes, years ago I used to write poetry, and it used to just roll off my tongue. It doesn't do it that easily anymore. But I am bored. And I thought, well, I could go to bed, but I'm not sleepy. And we've had a full day today. I call it a full day because I actually got out. I got dressed. I had my Christmas stuff. I had my Grinch earrings that I made on. And we went to Walmart, of all places, the week before Christmas. Walmart is not the place you really want to be. And we knew that, but we needed things, so we went. And we hadn't been out in quite a while. And I felt really good when I went out, but I overdid it. I was in the store walking around for about an hour, and my leg let me know. And so my plan was to come home and go right downstairs and start doing resin. But I know not to do that. It's concrete floor down there. And it bothers my legs anyway, so I'm not going to push it. I want my leg to heal. I want it to be totally healed, but if I'm feeling better tomorrow, I am planning on going down there and doing that heat transfer on resin tomorrow. And because I've got a couple things I want to get done for gifts, and I also have to do Ashley's book bag. I'm whispering like she can hear me. She's not even home. But I ordered the plain canvas bag, and I ordered the iron-on transfer. And at some point, I've got to get down there. I've got it's a Singer heat press. You can use it as a steam press, but you can use it without water for a heat press. And I need to get that somewhere where she doesn't know what I'm doing. And get that done. I don't know what. We just got the lights on the Christmas tree. I'm pointing because it's over there, but you can't see it. We just got the lights on the Christmas tree. I wonder if I can turn it around so you can you see it through the. No, you can't see it through. Can you see it now? I don't even know if you can see it now, but there it is. Yeah, you see my elf over there in the lamp. And I have an elf over. I love elves. Okay, and we have elves everywhere. I don't even know if you can see this. Okay. Yeah, I've got my ring light out. It's right there. It's blinding me, but I thought maybe it would help. I have nothing planned, okay? This is spontaneous. Yeah, of course, it's going to be UV resin because that's what I've got up here. Amazon. All that is my Marabou alcohol ink. And I thought I was doing so good, y'all. I had that one order that was coming in. I had placed such a big order that it was coming express. Didn't have to pay for it, but it was coming express. Well, let me tell you, don't ever pay for express and don't think, woohoo, express, because I ordered on the 13th and it's not even showing as anywhere yet. So if that's their express, because this is what, the 19th? So 6 days ago? I don't know. I'm opening this up so you can see. Now, Marabou, you know how big it is. It's this little thing right here. I don't ever want to run. I have this. Now, why in the world? I just don't understand. Yep, that came in the mail. I got that. But what we've got the UV resin up here, and I've got the new Lightwish that I bought up here, and I do have some more open face bezels that we could use. I also have these cool looking. These are called 5D embossed. And I think it's because you can actually feel them. You know, it's like they're raised. But what I'd really like to do is I'd really like to make a couple of things for my granddaughters. I mean, if I'm going to do this, I want to make something I can use. And since this is spontaneous, out of pure boredom, I hadn't planned on doing a video today. I had planned on my next video being the heat transfer. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, I have these abalone shells. I don't think they're really pretty though. But I have those. I'm getting stuff out to maybe I should do 2 hearts. Cora loves green. Kyrie loves purple. Or she did, you know. They changed their mind so quickly. So, don't think I have any. I have those Mylar flakes up here somewhere. And yes, this is me being spontaneous and not planning anything. Oh, I have these too. I have those pearl. I sort of want to try. I sort of want to see what happens when I write. Because those were like the frosted. Let's try this. Let's try. There's 2 different greens. Ooh, wouldn't it be pretty if you could make an opal color out of this? Ooh, okay. Yeah, this sort of, I love opal. Opal is one of my, opal is my birthstone. I love opal. I had this opal ring here. It's a true opal. And it's white gold. This was a gift from John and Ashley. I wear it all the time. I don't ever take it off. I put rings over it, you know. But yeah, that stays on. And they also got me an opal necklace. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to angle the camera down. And I hope this works. Yeah, I have my Christmas shirt on. It's not really a Christmassy shirt, I guess. It's more like a winter time shirt. Let me get my curing lamp over here. And thankfully it's still on. It's the 2 hearts I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing around with those. Of course, I got those off of Temu. I showed you that when I got them. We'll probably be using some of this Rainbow Alcohol ink by Marabou. And I'm looking to see where the okay, y'all, be patient. I'm pulling. I have a little basket. See, I have a basket of stuff in here. Oh, I have those too. I have that. But I really wanted the Mylar flakes. And I know I had them. Yeah, I have those. But you know what? I sort of think that I want. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me get some gloves on. I hope y'all are probably sound asleep. How many of y'all are still awake? How many of y'all like crafting at night? See, I do. I like it because the house is peaceful and there's not really anything going on. And if I wasn't on YouTube, I'd be blaring Christmas music on my Alexa. But I can't do that on YouTube, or they'll get me for some kind of infringement thing. I don't know what you call it. Okay. Yeah, nothing like being totally spontaneous. I was just sitting there and I thought, oh, you know what, I could be doing something. But then if I start doing something, I feel like, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well make a video so y'all can see me doing it. I don't make much at all without doing a video showing y'all what I'm doing. I feel guilty when I do. Isn't that, I don't know. It's strange, but I do. I feel like I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, because I should be sharing it with y'all. Okay. Now you can tell, I don't know if you can, but you can definitely tell. There is definitely more color in this one. Now these both came off of Temu. I think I'm going to go with that one. And then I think what I'm going to do, for Cora, I'm going to add more green to hers. And for Kyrie, I'm going to add more purple in hers. That's what we're going to do. And of course, I hope those hearts are laying down flat. I want a white background because it's opal. I think I do. I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to try this. I probably should wash this off. because I see a cat hair on it. Zion's been up here walking around. And there's the cat hair right there. Okay. I'm going to push this out very carefully. I'm going to push this out. Get it up to the edges. I wish I had my silicone brush up here and not this metal tip one. And I hope y'all can see this. And I will say this again, just in case there's somebody out there that does not know. If you're watching this on your phone, you can zoom it in so you can see closer. And I didn't know that for a long time. So I'm just saying that in case there's somebody else out there that didn't know that. It helped me a whole lot. And you know, I just discovered that you can watch full-length movies on YouTube, and oh wow, do they have an awesome collection right now of Christmas movies. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all like Christmas movies, but oh, see, I'm one of these that can't wait for the Hallmark new Christmas movies that come out every year. Yeah, I'm watching Christmas movies from Thanksgiving all the way until after Christmas. And right now I'm using the Lightwish pre-colored white resin, UV resin, and I'm very carefully pushing it because it's such a thin layer, but I'm pushing it over to the sides to make sure that the sides okay. I didn't even bring any paper towels out here while this is up underneath. Yeah, I'm doing this to make, there's not much bubbles in this Lightwish either, I have to say. Oh, it's pulling away. Okay, it's pulling away from the, so it's not enough. When it pulls away, you know you need more. I'm not adding much, but I am adding a little bit. There's one thing I can say about this Lightwish. I've not seen a lot of bubbles in it at all, which is a good thing. Okay. Of course, I'm going to take this and just... Oh, no! Did you see what I just did? Oh, my word. It's everywhere, y'all. Oh, this stuff is everywhere. Oh, my word. I mean, it's everywhere. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this it was not shut evidently, and I went to pick it up and it went everywhere. I went to get my curing machine and I am going to cure that and I'm going to cure it for a full 5 minutes, and I will be back. I'm going to clean this mess up. I wish my vacuum cleaner was up here because it would pick up all this, and I love that thing, but it's downstairs and there's nobody here to go and get it for me. I'll be back when this is cured. Okay, boy, let me tell you, that was not fun cleaning that up at all. And I don't think I got it all. I think I'm going to be finding little flakes here. Yep, see? Little flakes here and there, everywhere. It's just sticking to the silicone mat. That stuff went everywhere. I hope it did not get into the 2 hearts, which I'm fixing to look at really good and see. But I can already tell that it did not. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm telling you, this stuff is just everywhere. Little tiny dinky pieces. Okay, maybe that's good enough for right now. I did not put enough resin. I'm going to bring it up, and I hope you can see that. There's some missing right here, and there's some missing right there. So I'm going to have to put more resin in before I do anything else. Okay, we're going to try this again. My video is cut out on me 3 times. I had decided to do 2 hearts for my 2 granddaughters, Cora and Kyrie. I am going to recap what I did. I have the open face bezel. I used the Lightwish pre-colored UV resin in white. I put a very thin layer down on this. While I was doing this decided to go everywhere. It was everywhere on here, and I had to stop long enough to clean that up. Kyrie's favorite color is purple. Well, it was the last time I knew what her favorite color was. You know, that could have changed. But we're going to go with the last favorite color that I knew was hers, which was purple. Now, I do know that the last time I talked to Cora, her favorite color was still green. So we're going to go with green with her. And I will show you on another one after I get these done, because I don't know how much of the video is going to pop up. And I hope that I've got it straightened out now, so my phone does not do that again. I let that cure, the very thin layer on here. I then use this pen, which is the Pearl pens that I got off of Temu, with the Marabou alcohol ink, and dabbed it, and it turned a really cool effect, and I don't know if you saw that. And I did the same thing with Kyrie's in this purple and the pink. And then I added some of this in both, but it seemed too silvery. So then I added some of this that is more white to theirs. And then I added purple to Kyrie's and green to Cora's. And that's as far as we have gotten so far. And I hope that this does not shut off again. Okay. The lighting is really, really bad, and I have to keep turning the lighting up for some reason. And I have, my ring light is right there, staring me right in the face. And it's really hard for me to see. I'm using the Let's Resin clear over the top, and I'm just gently putting it on here. I will be mixing this up a little bit. But I'm just putting some in there right now. I don't want it to blow, so I'm just very carefully putting it around the outer edge first, and then putting some in the middle to try to get and then I am going to take and just make sure that I've got it all coated with UV resin and that those Mylar flakes are laying flat, because with Mylar flakes they can stick out on you and you don't want that. So just make sure before you stick it in there to cure that all those Mylar flakes are laying down in the piece. Now I'm going to dome this in a few minutes, but I want to first make sure that resin is, ooh, I really like chorus. Ooh, I like that green. Ooh, Ashley would like one of these too. Green is Ashley's favorite color. So you know what? We're going to make Ashley one too, and I'll show you. But I think it needs a little bit more glitz, so shimmer. So we're going to add a little bit more of the marabou. Mix that around a little bit. Make sure it gets mixed in really good. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let me put the top back on. Don't want to make the same mistake again. So we are going to do this for 5 minutes. And I do have 2 chains up here. I think they're too big for them though. I think I'll probably use one of those for Ashley's, but I think I'm going to get the thinner chains. Can you see those? I think I'm going to get the thinner chains for the granddaughters, because one is 12 and one is 14. And yeah, I'm just trying to block that a little bit. I didn't mean for this to be a very long video. I'm hoping it's not. But I can't believe that it kept going out. I thought I was deleting, what the problem was, I thought I was deleting my videos, okay? I was trashing them every time, so my memory wasn't getting ate up. And it was going to trash, but then I have a trash hold where they weren't totally deleted off my phone, so I had to go into the trash hold and delete them all out of the trash, which doesn't make any sense to me. When you delete a video, it should be gone, poof, out of there. I think it's the way you set your phone up. I think if I had set up my phone where I did not have a trash, it was automatically deleted, and that's what I need to see about doing. But as I've said many times before, and as I'm fixing to say again, I am not tech savvy. I have too many clothes on. Let me tell you, we got the heat going because it's been quite cold. I wish it was snow. I miss snow so bad. And I know y'all up there in the northern states are saying, "Ooh, bite your tongue." And I understand. I do. You have to fight with it. You have to deal with it all the time. And it gets old. And I do understand why you feel that way. But then you have to think about us down here where If we see one good snowfall every 5 years, we're doing good. And I can't remember the last time it snowed on Christmas Eve here. And I grew up in Michigan as a little girl, okay? I have those memories. I have those memories of waking up and having white Christmases all the time. I have memories of getting on a school bus when there was snow all over the ground and building forts and having snowball fights at recess. Yeah. So, I guess I could move up north if I wanted to, couldn't I? Okay. This is as long as 5 minutes, and I'm afraid to turn my phone off, y'all. I've already got 2 splits in there, and I don't even know if I'm going to get the 2 splits, so I'm just afraid to turn my phone off. Or turn the video off to say you don't have to listen to, you don't have to watch it here, so you have to listen to me yammering. Yeah. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I just decide to do a spontaneous video that's not planned. I had no idea I was going to do this. I really thought my next video was going to be downstairs doing resin and showing y'all heat transfers. I've got to do that because I've got gifts I've got to get made. And this is scrunch time, y'all. This is Tuesday. Christmas is Sunday. Sunday. Dad has to work Christmas Eve. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. It's only half a day, but he still has to work. We're going to go see the grandbabies Christmas Eve. We're going over to their house, and then Christmas, of course, it will be us and Max and Ashley and John. And I bought a ham, and we're going to cook a ham. And I cheated today, y'all. I did. I cheated. We were at Walmart, and they had, I love these things. They had those chocolate-covered Long Johns. The only thing is I thought they had Bavarian cream in the center, and it was that white icing stuff, and I don't like that. So I took and just scraped all that white stuff out of the middle of it, but I ate that chocolate-covered Long John. Oh, and I didn't feel guilty at all about it either. But then I came home and drank a lot of water. And I cooked us a hamburger, which is definitely low carb, and we get 96 lean organic beef, and I cooked that. And then what else did we eat with it? I think broccoli. I think we had broccoli with it. And then later on, I had a keto ratio yogurt, which I love, the coconut one. Okay. I can stop talking now, and John and Ashley's fixing to come in, which means that Tweedles is going to start yelping. So y'all just excuse the noise until they get in and out. Okay, here we go. He is sleeping. We did pull more ornaments up from the basement.
Oh, nice. Oh.
They've been outdoor dashing. Okay, I'm adding more UV resin to the top of these to dome them. These are simple little things. Really quick way of making gifts really easily. But I think the girls will like them because they're their favorite colors. Ashley, you want to see what you think? I made the green one for Cora because green is her favorite color. And then, I probably should have left that down because I'm afraid that resin's going to go down on that green. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah, I'm thinking purple is Kyrie's. I can't remember.
This had multiple different
I
colors.
know, it changes. Oh, yep, see, it's leaking. I knew. I knew it. I got too much on there. See, that's what happens, y'all.
I like the green one the most, but that's because green's my favorite.
I know it is. Okay.
But yeah, I think she'll like it. That's cool.
I knew not to move it. I knew that I'd made a mistake. But it's okay. You can rectify it. I'm just going to wipe the resin off of it and start all over again because I don't want it on the edge. That's the only way I know to make sure that it's not anywhere where it doesn't need to be. So I'm going to get some alcohol, which is going to dull it, but that's okay because as soon as I put more resin on there, it will make it shiny all over again. So just making sure that I've got it off of here. See, hers is good. Okay. Here we go again. I'm going to put it in the center and then I'm going to let it work its way out. And I'm going to push it out a little bit toward the edges. I don't see any bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for 5 minutes. And I will show you while we're waiting these pins again in case you didn't see. I'll show you the box. In case you didn't see my Temu haul, that's the pins that I'm using. So when I go to make Ashley's, and she's here, so I'm going to have to be quiet. I was going to do the long one, but I don't see the long one. Oh, it's still in here. Yeah, I was going to make, but that's the pins, okay? And you will see me with the green. I'm going to use the green and the white on hers. And I'm going to use the long. What did I do? Yeah. I'm going to use the long one. Hope she's not listening to me. I'm going to use that one for her. I think. Oh, I don't know. I sort of like that one too, though. I'm going to use that one. Oh, I like the teardrop too. Oh, see? I don't know what to use now. Huh. I'm going to go with the teardrop one. And that way you can see what the camera lost, because these are done. When these come out, these will be done, except for putting the jump ring on it and the necklace. But y'all have seen me do that so many times. And I don't have the necklace that I want to use up here. I will show you with Ashley's stuff, because I know she likes the longer one, and that's the longer one. And I know she likes these chains, so I will show you with Ashley's. And yes, it seems like these are the longest 5 minutes ever. But I want it to, yeah, this is just so I don't have UV resin going right at me. So I take the whiteboard. Actually, I call it a whiteboard. It's just a dry erase board I got at the Dollar Tree. I still have those farm animals up here. I have done nothing with them. I am looking for a piece of wood. But I really love them. I do really like them. They're just sitting here waiting for me to do the next thing with them. Which is going to be putting them on a board and make a wall hanging out of them. I don't know. Should I not be even humming a tune on YouTube? I could sing. Oh no, I couldn't sing on Christmas Tree. I'd probably get trademark violation or something. Zion, don't eat the ornaments. Anything new you bring up here, Zion is right there. Oh, you missed it. Ashley bought Zion a Christmas sweater with a hoodie and little Christmas socks. Oh, it was hilarious. It was too big, so she had to take it back. But oh my goodness. I took a picture, but I have not yet learned how to put a picture on my videos either. I have so much learning to do. And I keep watching videos, and it's not teaching me nothing. I don't know. I guess people think that you're smarter than what I am, and you should know some of the steps, and they don't do it step by step, and that's what I need. I need step-by-step instructions, and I just can't find them on YouTube. Oh, I am going to tell you, I am fixing to make a polymer clay step-by-step beginners video, because I was on Facebook message with a friend of mine, and she's wanting to get in clay, and she went all over YouTube. I know there's some great YouTube videos out there. There are on clay. The only thing is they do not do step-by-step. The majority of them do not do step-by-step. Not beginners. Now, there is one, and I love watching her, and her name is Viona. And I know it stopped, but I'm going to finish saying what I was going to say. And she does. Now, she's very technical, and her stuff I wouldn't think would be beginners. But I love her channel, and she is really, really good at teaching what she does. Okay. That still feels sticky to me. Don't tell me the resin went down in the hole. Oh, Lord have mercy, and it did. It did exactly what I did not want it to do. So, okay, you're going to see what you're hoping does not happen, because it's a pain in the butt with these things. The UV resin went over this. See, I thought I cleaned it up good enough, but evidently I didn't. The good thing with this, though, you can get it out of the metal. It's just a pain in the butt, because it's just something you normally don't have to fool with. And it's because I moved it, and I knew that I shouldn't have moved it. I moved it from the top of the curing lamp, and I shouldn't have done it. So, don't do as I do. You can see it's coming out of there. But it's just a pain in the butt to have to do this. But it does come off fairly easy. There it goes. It sort of just pops off, because it doesn't want to be on there either. On the metal. You can get UV resin off the metal fairly easily. There it goes. Okay. Okay. And it's not on there because see, that didn't overflow. So I hope y'all can see those. I'll turn them this way. And they are so, so pretty. This is what the back looks like. Because I put that fine coat. Oh, now you see that? You see that little spot right there? You see that? That's a hole right there. Okay, so I'm not gonna let that go. I'm gonna put a little bit more white on this. I don't have to, but I'm going to because I don't like the backs. I'm real funny about the backs of stuff that I make, and I don't like them looking like I didn't care about what the back looks like. I was just concerned about the front because I think the back is just as important as the front. And I've talked about that before on some of my other videos. I always ask to see pictures of the back. If it just shows the front or something, I won't buy it unless I can see the picture of the back because I want to make sure it's complete. Of course, that's just me. That's just, you know, that's just my opinion too. I'm sure it's not the opinion of a lot of people, just mine. That's what makes it great. We can all have our own opinion. I'm just getting the resin off the metal part because I don't want it there. That's not setting even. Maybe that will be okay because I don't have much resin on there. Okay, here we go again. Okay, 5 more minutes. I'd sing you a song if I didn't think I'd get in trouble for it. I'd do a happy dance right now if I didn't think I'd mess my camera up by popping it up and oh, that's an excuse. I don't want to do my happy dance right now. I know. Y'all have patiently been waiting for me to do that. I have to be in the mood, okay? And I don't think right now is a good time for me to be doing my happy dance anyway. Today has been the first day I've had actually a pair of long pants on. I've been wearing, what do you call those things? Capris. When it first happened, I had a pair of, I wear them as pajamas a lot. You know, those stretchy pull-on pants. I had a pair of those on after it happened. I had to get my jeans off, you know, because I had to look at my leg. And after it happened, I put a pair of those stretchy pants on. I just cut the leg off of one. I've since then threw those pants away, but you know, you do what you have to do when stuff like that happens. And yes, I am sorry. I know my videos are not for everybody. I know that it's probably driving people insane that I'm talking while this is going, and I do apologize, but there is a fast forward button, and please feel free to use it on my videos. And the only reason I would be stopping and starting and stopping and starting normally on my videos, so you're not having to watch me do this, but because I've had issues with it, I don't want to lose the footage. So this is why this is happening on this video. So please, I hope nobody leaves a nasty little note saying, you know, just please don't. Know that I do know that this is not the norm. And I normally don't do it this way, but there's a reason behind it. And again, I'm sorry, and there's a fast forward button. And since these are gifts, I want to thoroughly make sure that they're the way they're supposed to be. And I'm curing it for 5 minutes. The last one will be really fast. It won't take long. The curing is what takes the longest. Putting it together doesn't take any time at all. It's so simple, and there's so many things that I want to try with this UV resin. And I saw something. Oh, I don't remember who I was watching on YouTube. But they did something. They used, which I use, Sharpies. Of course, I use Sharpies. Was it Sharpies? No, it was the alcohol ink markers on the back. And I've always done that. So it wasn't nothing new for me, but it was something I'd never seen. I watched it tonight. And they used a Sharpie on the back of something. It just made it pop. I wish I could remember who it was. I watch so many different YouTubers that it's hard sometimes. I remember the normal people that I watch all the time. I watch Marva and Marvelous Artsy all the time. I remember everything she does. I watch, is it Wendy on Toonpish? Is that what it is? Toonpish Crafts. Of course, Claire. Now, I think everybody and their brother that lives in this universe knows who Claire is. I'm trying to think of a couple of others that I watch that I really, really like watching. And now there's some that I just can't watch. And that's just my personality. And I wouldn't for anything in the world mention them and say anything negative. I just wouldn't do it. But there are some people that that a lot of people do watch that I just can't watch. Okay. Okay, they're not sticky. Now I want to show you something. There's a little bit of resin, and again, most people it wouldn't bother. It does bother me. It doesn't look like it belongs there to me, so I have to get it off of there. And yes, it is the back, and some people wouldn't care about the back, but I do. So I'm just showing you how easy it is. You see that? I'm just running a craft knife, and it's coming off of there. Very, very easy. Because the UV resin doesn't want to be on this metal. It will come off. And that is so, so very pretty. And I hope y'all can see that. And I'm very happy with that. That is going to make a gorgeous little pendant for my granddaughter in her favorite color. And this is Cora's. Cora Ann is so special to me. We spent a lot of time together, just her and I, when she was little. I used to watch her. And she was just the cutest thing. She's still the cutest thing. And I think she's going to love that too. These are so cool. And they're so easy to do, y'all. I mean, they are just so simple to do. And I'm going to show you real fast on this one, because you missed it. And I don't know, depending on how long I am cleaning this off with alcohol, because there are Mylar flakes everywhere. And I am going to have to clean it up eventually. And I'm just taking alcohol. This is just the back of a mold. And that's what I always use, is the back of a mold. And this is going to drive me insane, because I don't like a dirty. I'll be so glad to get downstairs. Okay. I'm going to set that on there. Once again, we're going to take, you know what? Okay. I actually really likes green. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of white. We're going to put a little bit of green. We're going to marbleize it. I didn't do this on the last one. I just put white. So yeah, I'm changing it up a little bit. But it's the same concept. Just putting a real thin layer down. And I'm turning it this way because last time I didn't have enough resin over on one side. So I want to make sure that I've got it all the way over. And actually a silicone paintbrush at this point would be a lot easier to use if you've got one of those than this metal tip. But you know, it does, this is working, so you use what you've got to use. And then after that comes out, we're going to put a bunch of this in here. A bunch of this in here. Because she really likes green. Now I stippled Cora's with the green. But we're going to just, now there's green in here, which is a little bit different. Because I used the green UV with the white UV on this one. So we'll see if it makes any difference at all. We will see. And we're going to go with just that. With this. I really wish I had some green alcohol ink where I could make it more green, but yep, I'm covering up the lamp. Oop. You know, you could do this. Ooh, I bet you could make it look like a true opal. I bet you could. I may try that. Not on this because it would make the video too long, but I may try it when I end the video and see if I can't get it to... Because, I mean, that's got, they both have too much of the one color, but you know, That's the closest thing to a true opal, because I want you to look at that. I'm going to take my glove off so you can see. Now this is a true opal. I'll just put a new one on there. And we'll compare. That's a true opal. Those are true opal stones. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really, really close. Let me put it back on my finger and see if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it better. Look at that. Look how close that is. If that had just a little bit more pink in it, I think that would be spot on for a true opal color. Okay, we're going to end that just a little bit, and I'm going to put another glove on. I am not going to not wear a glove. I know a lot of people don't wear gloves with UV resin. It just does not deal well. UV resin does not. Do well on my skin at all. Okay. And yeah, my hands are sweaty and stuff, so the gloves are not going on as good. Okay, so we have that. We're going to use this. I hope this is cured enough. I did not cure it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to color hers all in. Now I didn't do this with theirs. I just spotted it and then I took most of the color out. And we'll put it over here on the edges too, up on the sides of it. Okay. Then I'm going to take some marabou. Okay. And then we're going to take some, can you see that? You see how that does? Ooh, that's pretty on its own. That would be gorgeous right there. And put UV resin in there. But we're going to put the Mylar flakes in here. Make sure that they're flat. I said this before, but I'm going to repeat myself. Make sure that whatever Mylar sheets you've got in here, they are flat. You do not want your Mylar sheets sticking out. And this is the main reason I always put a coat of resin down before I use Mylar sheets. Because you don't want your Mylar sheets coming sticking out of the back either. It just looks, to me it looks tacky and unfinished and not good. It may not bother some people, and that's okay, but it bothers me, so I have to do me. If it won't bother you, then don't worry about it, but if it will bother you, make sure your whatever you put in here, see, I'm pulling out the really big pieces, the ones that will stick up. Okay, and now I'm going to add, ooh, Should I add green? I don't know. Let me put the green. Let me put a little bit. Let me see. Should I add green or should I add clear? Will the green dilute the shininess of that and take away the opalescent? Do I want to chance it? And this is how my mind works when I'm doing crafts. Let me put a little bit of this in here and see what happens to it. Yes, it does. Oh, it most definitely does take it away, and it turns that bluish color. Nope. We don't want to do that, so we're going to use, and evidently, Let's Resin and Lightwish Resin works well together, because I've used both together, and I've not had an issue, so. And I'm just putting a little bit in here. Oh, these are so pretty, y'all, though. Oh my gosh. I know you're not getting the full effect on this camera. I know you're not. Oh, I'd give anything if somebody would buy me a Google Pixel 8 for a Christmas present this year. That's a big wish, though. Those things are not cheap. Oh, they're so good with the camera. Oh, and y'all are not picking this up, and it does look different than Cora's. It's a deeper, richer. Oh, it's just so. I'm happy with this. Oh, Ashley's gonna love this. And I'm just going around and making sure those Mylar pieces. Are not sticking up. I'll close this up, and I'm going to show you when I get done. I'll show you the difference between the two. And I'm planning on doing a live again really soon. It's going to be like a question and answer type thing. The last live, I've done 2 lives. My very first live did really well. It was a blast. We had so many people, and it was so much fun. My second live was it did not do good. I'll just be honest. It bombed. I think we had a total at one time 10 people in there. That was the most, and they didn't stay very long. So I haven't done another one since. And the only way I will go live again is if I will do a survey, and I will find out exactly how many people would really want to do a live, and if there was enough, then I would go ahead and do it that way. Lives are fun if you've got the people in the room. No, they're not fun when you don't have very many people in there. But I would love to do another one. I would love to do a live every week. I think it helps. I'm sitting here trying to get this Mylar off. This is a silicone mat, and everything sticks to it, which I like most of the time. But this Mylar, it's just everywhere. It's all over the floor. It's all over me. It's all over my chairs. I have this little bitty vacuum downstairs, and it would have just picked it all up in no time, and it would not have been a mess. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not, but and this is probably when the fast forward button would be very useful. I'm afraid to turn the camera, pause it. So I don't want to lose the whole video. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. See, I'm not going to throw that away, because I could use that for something. That looks like a little stone of some sort. Look at the color in there. And I know it's not coming through here, and I hate that, but that is so cool looking. A lot of different colors. Okay. I'm just trying to get everything off around it, because I'm fixing to dome it. And I don't want there to be anything that's going to fly up in there once I do it. And that's why I'm doing this, because I know that there's stuff. See, I see stuff right there, and I don't want it flying up in my resin. This video is probably not going to be out until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody will be sleeping. And then it won't get in the algorithm because there won't be any views. I know this. See, I know, and I still do it. I may upload it and wait for it to go active early morning. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit more in the center to sort of dome it a little bit. If you've noticed, I've not had to use the lighter on this either, which that Lightwish, very few bubbles, very, very few bubbles. And I'm just taking it out to the metal. Okay, this is my last cure. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then let's see if we can find a jump ring. Or maybe I should do a really pretty I don't have any out here. Bail. Does this sound funny to y'all when I say bail? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? My husband says I talk like a true hillbilly. I have my own southern slang that most people don't understand. Is that true? I'm looking for my bales. Bales. How else would you say that word? Bales. Y'all know I have some because I've showed them to you, but I don't see them in here. Oh, here they are. They're in this one. I got this thing off Temu, and oh, I wish I could find some more because they're wonderful. They probably got them, but not as for the same price that I paid for. She's not a big fancy person though. That's the thing about Ashley. She's pretty much no nonsense sort of, you know. I'm looking to see if she's got a plain. I do. I have one of those. Is that different? Yeah, that's even smaller. I can't tell what that's on there. That looks like Mickey Mouse, and I know that's not right, but it looks like it's got ears on it. Well, poo-poo. Okay, we have 4 to choose from. Surely one of those will work. And I need a small jump ring. That's all I've got. Oh, this will work. Okay, I got a small jump ring out of here. Put it back on there. And we will get our tools ready to put this thing together. I will open up. I think this is the one. She likes them longer. This is 28 inch. That's 24 inch. I think I'm going to go with the 28 inch for her. I don't know. We'll see. I can't get the silly thing open. I see it's right there. There it is. Let's look and see how long the other one is. That one may be a little bit too long for her. I like this one better. We're going to go with that one. We'll put this one back and use that another time. Okay, now that should be cured. Let me put the back looks good. Okay, there's just a little bit right there. there any on the edge? And you can feel it if there's any at all on the edge. There's one little thing right here that I'm getting off. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking my blade and going around and feeling. And it's a pretty clean front. Okay, cool. Okay, first of all, we're going to hold this up so you can see this. Now, on this one, we covered the hoe inside with that pearl pan. You see the difference? Oh my. Same Mylar flakes, same everything. The only difference is we used the pearl pen all over and we just spotted it in there. Look at the difference there, y'all. I wish you could see. I wish you could see. This is gorgeous. Same Mylar flakes. The only difference was we used a little bit of the green UV resin. We marbled it through with the white, but we used the green pearl pen all over the back. We did it on top of the thin white layer before we put the Mylar flakes down. Ah, yeah, she's gonna love this. Okay, so we have to decide on what bale. I sort of like that one. Okay, what do y'all think? That bale right there, I think this one's too little, right? That's why I like live shows. You can communicate back and forth instantly. That's too small. Okay. What about that one? No, don't like that one. No, don't like that one. What about that one? I don't know, I sort of like that one, only because it's different, you know? This is the norm. Oh, this is broke, so I can't use that one. Oh, that's wild. See, I pulled that out and it's broke. That's a faulty bale. This is just too small to me. But that's what you would expect to be on there. But you know what? I don't like the ones that you expect, so we're going to use this one. And they do this every time they get stuck to my gloves. Every time I do this. It's going to go right through. I'm going to get the little jump ring. And I use the twisted jump rings. I just think they look nicer. They are a little bit more difficult because you can't hardly see where they're separated. Especially with gloves on, trying to feel. You know what, I'm done with UV resin, so I can take my gloves off, can't I? Yes, I can. Ooh, wait. Oh, my hands are all sweaty. But it's funny how as soon as I took those gloves off, I didn't have any issue figuring out okay. course, I've seen, I mean, I've done this before. You've seen me do it, but we'll do it again. Make sure you line it right back up. So you can't see where I took it apart. Oh, I think she's gonna like this, y'all. When she opens at Christmas, I'll get her to take a picture and I'll post it. I wish y'all could see this in the light. Because it is so very pretty. That's the back. So, I'm going to show you that is Ashley's, this is going to be Cora's, and that is going to be Kyrie's. Those are all UV resin and Mylar flakes with an open bezel. And you don't have to use the green resin tape, y'all. You've seen me many times. I just use the back of a silicone mold. It works wonderfully. You don't have to worry about the residue from the tape. You don't have the expense of the tape. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one. I know you had to watch the curing, and I apologize for that. Yeah, that's where the fast forward button. Fast forward that sucker. I want to thank each and every one of you. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all the new subscribers, the ones that have been with me from day one, the ones that haven't subscribed but watch my videos all the time. I don't know why they don't subscribe. It's free. If you don't know how to, it's the funny looking cat. Maybe I should change that to subscribe, but you know, that's just me. I don't do it the norm. That cat I drew many years ago, and I like that cat. So the cat is where you go to hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, please, y'all know this, thumbs up. That's important for all YouTubers. I hope everybody you watch, every time you watch their videos, you hit that thumbs up button, because that's very important for all of us. And the share button, I'd love for you to share it with everybody you know. That puts us in the algorithm. That helps us also. The notification bell, that will let YouTube know that you want to know when I've got a new video out. The Facebook group. The link to the Facebook group is in the description below. Sometimes it's really active in there. Everybody is very supportive. Sometimes it's slow. People have their own lives, you know. There may be maybe one or two things going on, and then poof, you got a bunch of people in there, you know. And I love that. I love the fact that it's just a real group. People in there are, you know, who they are. They're real people, and we believe there's beauty in all art. We do not judge anybody's art, because art is, you know, art is each individual's expression. There is no right or wrong to it, and I find beauty in all of it, and I am so blessed and so thankful that the people that are in the Facebook group and in the YouTube community, I think they feel the same way, and I am very, very fortunate because of that. Alrighty, I'm going to stop talking now. Y'all have heard me talk as much as you need to tonight. I hope y'all have a great day. This is probably not going to show up until Wednesday morning, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I want to throw it out there this late, but who knows? I may change my mind. But it's still, it's already Wednesday now. So I hope y'all have a great Wednesday, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.